Hello YouTube, hope you're all doing great and welcome back to another exciting video from Motorhub. So I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded videos due to my personal commitments, but today we are here with the all new 2025 MG ZS EV. So this is the facelift version of the ZS EV electric, and with no further delay let's get into the details. The ZS EV was initially launched in India in the early 2020. Later in 2022 March, it had received a facelift, which is what we are currently looking at. And coming to dimensions, it is 4.32 meters in length, 1.8 meters in width, 1.64 meters in height, and the wheelbase happens to be 2.52 meters. The ZS EV is basically available in 4 variants currently, which are Executive, Excite Pro, Exclusive Plus, and Essence. The Exclusive Plus variant also has a 100-year green edition currently. And coming to pricing, the base Executive variant starts at an ex-showroom price of Rs 18.98 lakhs and goes all the way up to 26.64 lakhs for the Essence dual tone variant. There are 4 color options available, which are Glaze Red, Starring Black, Candy White, and Aurora Silver, which is right in front of us. And this is the Excite Pro variant, which retails at an ex-showroom price of Rs 20.48 lakhs. MG offers 8 years or 1,50,000 kilometers of warranty as standard for the battery. MG also offers something called as a BaaS program, which is basically battery as a service program, in which you can rent out the battery, which in turn reduces the cost of the vehicle, and it also comes with assured buyback protection. In terms of safety, the MG ZS EV base variant gets 6 airbags, tire pressure monitoring system, hill start assist, electronic stability control, hill descent control, ABS with EBD and brake assist, reverse parking camera, electronic parking brake with auto hold function, 4 disc brakes, speed sensing auto door lock, impact sensing auto door unlock, seat belt warning, and ISOFIX style seat mounts as standard. And if you move up to the higher variant, it also gets a 360-degree camera along with a heated outside rear view mirrors. It also gets iSmart connected car tech, which includes valet mode, quiet mode, AC radio controls via phone, drive behavior analysis, OTA updates, etc. This is how the key of the all-new MG ZS EV looks. It gets lock and unlock function along with remote boot release. The design is quite futuristic, and it also gets this new design for the front grille. And if you look at the headlamps, it gets an LED DRL along with the projector setup for the high and low beams. Just below that is this air dam, which helps in cooling function as well as aerodynamics. MG logo right there. And in order to access the charging port of the vehicle, you just need to press this panel in, which then opens up like this, giving you access for charging your vehicle. Just beside the charging port is the charging indicator. And coming to the heart of the matter, powering the MG ZS EV is a 50.3 kWh battery pack, which delivers a range of 461 kilometers as claimed by MG. And it produces a maximum power of 176.75 PS and a maximum torque of 280 Newton meters via a permanent magnet synchronous motor, and 0 to 100 km per hour comes in just 8.5 seconds. It takes around 8.5 to 9 hours to charge this battery via a 7.4 kilowatt charger, and if you use the CCS Type 250 kilowatt fast charger, it takes around 60 minutes. Coming to the side, you get these R17 alloy wheels, which are covered by a Tomahawk hub design wheel cover, and the tire size happens to be 215 by 55 R17, and as mentioned earlier, it gets all 4 disc brakes, electric badging right there. The outside rear view mirror gets a turn indicator, request sensor on the passenger side door as well. And this is how the car looks from the side, and it gets silver colored roof rails on the top along with a shark fin antenna and a rear spoiler as well. And this is the panoramic sunroof of the vehicle. Coming to the rear, it gets these beautiful LED tail lamps along with a rear wiper and rear defogger as well. A high mount stop lamp on the spoiler on the top, and this is how you release the boot. The boot carrying capacity happens to be 470 liters, and there is a lot of stuff lying in the boot right now. And you also have a lamp right there, rear parcel tray as well. And in the lower half of the bumper you get reverse parking sensors and reverse parking camera right above the number plate, and a diffuser style treatment on the lower half of the bumper as well. Moving to the rear, this is how the interior looks. It gets this beautiful black and silver treatment along with the red stitching on the door pad. 1 liter bottle holder right there. And this is how the rear seat looks. It can comfortably accommodate 3 adults. The rear passengers get only 2 headrests, no headrest for the middle passenger. However, there are 3 seat belts as you can see, and there is also a middle armrest in which you have 2 cup holders. And moving in, there is adequate amount of knee room and leg room, but under the support could have been better. Headroom is also definitely not an issue for a driver or a passenger as tall as me. Rear passenger get AC vents right there, and just below that you have the charging ports. One for the USB and one is a Type-C charging port for your phones. Magazine holder right there. And you have the grab rails on the top, and this is how the panoramic sunroof looks. So with no further delay, let's move into the driver's seat of the vehicle. Request sensor right there. And if you notice, you have a sunblind holder on the door pad. These are the controls for your power windows and the window lock or unlock function. 1 liter bottle holder on the driver's door as well, and you get the lock or unlock functions of the doors here. The front driver's seat gets height and recline adjust, which are manual of course. And these are the controls for your outside rear view mirror and headlight level adjustment. And just below that you have the lever to open the bonnet of the vehicle. Moving in, let me just quickly turn on the vehicle. It's quite hot in here. Yes, so this is how the steering wheel of the all-new MG ZS EV looks. It gets a 3-spoke steering wheel with silver insert in the bottom, and on the left side of the steering wheel you have the audio controls as well as the call controls, and on the right side you have the instrument cluster controls and the voice recognition button. The headlight stalk is on the left, and just below that you have the cruise control stalk, and on the right side you get the wiper stalk. Coming to the instrument cluster, you get a 7-inch fully digital unit with the speedometer on the left and tachometer on the right. Tachometer in the sense it shows you the amount of power the motor is putting out. And you also have the status of the vehicle in the middle, which shows you the motor speed and voltage, current, and just below that you have the odometer, and here you have the tire pressures of all the tires and in which drive mode the vehicle is in. You can also increase or decrease the brightness level like this of the instrument cluster, and the amount of charge left on the vehicle is shown on the bottom right along with the trip details. And it also shows you the time on the top and the range on the bottom left. And the vehicle start or stop button is placed right here to the left of the instrument cluster. And in the middle you have a 10.12 inch touchscreen infotainment system. It is paired to 4 speakers and 2 tweeters, and it also has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity along with Bluetooth and FM radio functions as well. You can also control other car functions like the air conditioning controls, geofencing, emergency calling functions, etc. from right here. This is to increase or decrease the volume of the media. This is to increase or decrease the brightness of the infotainment system. And just below that you have the AC controls. You can control all the AC functions from here, and this is the vehicle controls. You can toggle different settings like the follow me home headlamps and find my car feedback, speed sensing, auto door lock, ignition off, auto unlock, and many other functions. You can also customize that button on the steering wheel to any function you like. You can turn on or off hill descent control right from here. And you also have different apps like phone, vehicle settings, and other functions as well. And if you go into the settings, you can also customize the wallpaper as well as per your liking. and you can toggle Bluetooth on or off right from here, and you get the geofencing options. It also supports 30 plus English voice commands, and it gets a PM 2.5 air filter. You have the mirrorless events just on top of the infotainment system. And you also have a tweeter placed right there on the pillar, and this is how the AC vent looks. And just below that you have some storage space, and these are the controls for your air conditioning and volume controls. This is to turn on or off the AC. This is for the front defogger, this is for the rear defogger, and this is to increase or decrease the fan speed, and this is to increase or decrease the temperature. Just below that you have a 12 volt power outlet along with two USB chargers and some storage space as well. And coming to the center console, you have a drive selector, and this is for different drive modes. So if you see, it will shift into normal, sport or eco mode, and also the expected range increases or decreases as per the mode in which you shift into. And this is for the regeneration level. You can increase or decrease the amount of regeneration of the vehicle while you're coasting. And this is for the battery indication, to check how much amount of charge percentage or the range is left. And this is a rotary drive mode selector, and this is how the reverse parking camera looks. It gets guidelines which are adaptive as well, and you get a infographic display of the car on the right part of the screen while you're reversing. This is the electronic parking brake, and just beside that is the auto hold function of the vehicle. Middle console gets twin cup holders. There is a lot of stuff lying here as well, and the center armrest gets decent amount of storage space. And this is how the dashboard looks. It is quite decent, not too big, not too small. No auto dimming rear view mirror on the inside. Just above that you get the controls for your sunroof, as well as you have your passenger airbag warning along with seatbelt warnings as well. This is to open the sunroof of the vehicle. These are for your cabin lights. And this is how the sunroof opens. So guys, this is my review on the all new MG ZSEV 2025 variant. If you guys like this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Motorhub. Bye bye.